Alex, what's the weather going
Sean.
to be like?
Well, it's not looking good out there at the moment, Sean. Not as good as yesterday, that's for sure. It is fairly wet out there at the moment, and we have got a weather system pushing in from the west that is bringing us some outbreaks of rain for this afternoon. Here it is on the pressure chart. You can see it's making its way slowly across the country. So for the afternoon, we can expect that rain to gradually track eastwards with some showers following on behind. So this is the radar. It shows the track of this rain over the last few hours. So it's gradually clearing across the region. So western counties perhaps seeing some drier weather for a time into the afternoon before those showers follow on. Temperatures, well, it is cooler than yesterday, so 8 or 9 degrees, a brisk southerly wind developing, and perhaps some brighter skies or some sunshine across the west, but the east looking fairly cloudy, and you can see a scattering of showers developing for the afternoon, and they could still linger for some parts of the region into the evening and overnight. With a lot of moisture out there, we are likely to see some mist and fog forming, and that could be a little bit slow to clear first thing tomorrow morning. Temperature-wise, not quite as chilly as last night, but we are still getting close to freezing, so in towns and cities around 2 to 4 Celsius. So tomorrow, it might be a little bit slow to clear that cloud for some of us, but actually the weather forecast is really improving because we've got high pressure starting to build in. So for tomorrow, if you live in the east, you might see a few showers feeding in from the North Sea, parts of Norfolk and Cambridgeshire, and down into Suffolk and Essex. A lot of cloud there as well, but across the west, brighter skies, a little bit of sunshine and drier conditions into the afternoon for those eastern counties. Temperatures still a little cool, that brisk northerly wind, certainly we'll feel that on places like the North Norfolk coast. 8 or 9 degrees are high. And then we have this area of high pressure really establishing itself across the country. So what that means is, yes, lots of dry and settled weather, the potential for some foggy mornings as well, but gradually the start of April, March looking pretty good. It's looking quite a bit milder.
Thank you. Alex.
They do, yes. So the weather into the weekend is looking pretty decent. The start of meteorological spring weather is improving and getting warmer. Today, we had a pretty chilly start to the day, frost on the ground, some clear sky initially, and then we had outbreaks of rain, but it did clear away and we saw a lot of blue sky, but we've still got some rain out there this evening. But into the weekend, the main message is drier and warmer weather, although we could see some fog lingering at times with high pressure over the top of us, and there's possibility of some sharp frosts. So the pressure pattern at the moment shows what's been going on. We've had this weather system pushing in from the west. It initially brought a band of rain and then it brought some showers, and some of those have been on the heavy side. This is the last few hours of the radar, so you can see still a scattering of showers out there. So for this evening you still might catch a shower, particularly across places like Norfolk, but a lot of these showers should fade, just lingering in 1 or 2 places. So predominantly it'll be a dry forecast towards the end of the night with some clear spells, and we are likely to see some mist and fog patches forming. So overnight temperatures not quite so chilly as last night, down to around 2 to 4 Celsius for most of us. We start the day tomorrow with this ridge of high pressure starting to build in, and eventually it will establish itself across the UK. But for tomorrow, we could see a bit of cloud first thing and potentially some showers for some of us. A feed of them from the North Sea, perhaps affecting parts of Norfolk down into Suffolk and getting towards Essex. Elsewhere, lots of dry weather with some sunshine. A little chilly out there because we have got a northerly wind and certainly a brisk breeze on the North Norfolk coast, but temperatures in the sunshine getting to around 8 or 9 degrees. So into the end of the week and the weekend, high pressure right over the top of us. So that brings us settled weather, lots of dry weather and some sunshine. However, at times it could be a little bit foggy, and that fog could linger, particularly for Friday morning and Saturday morning, but it is expected to lift and we'll see some brighter skies and sunshine, and those temperatures gradually creeping up into the start of next week. Could be back to 13 degrees by Wednesday. Watch out for the overnight temperatures though, because with clear sky out there, it is going to be pretty chilly. We've got the risk of some frosts with temperatures down to -2, but not a bad start to March. Tom.
Brilliant. Thanks, Alex. I've been looking for a weather graphic like that for months with all those lovely suns. Fantastic. OK.
Hello, the weather is improving for the start of meteorological spring. For now, though, we've still got a few showers out there and we could see one or two into the early hours. Elsewhere, a lot of clear sky, some mist and fog patches forming. Temperatures dropping close to freezing, but not quite so chilly as last night. So into tomorrow, high pressure is starting to build in. This promises some finer weather on the way. We could see just a bit more cloud across eastern counties at first, perhaps one or two showers feeding in from the North Sea, affecting parts of Norfolk and Suffolk. Elsewhere, dry. Plenty of sunshine, still on the cool side, a brisk northerly wind at times, particularly on the coast, but highs of 8 or 9 degrees. And looking ahead to the weekend and beyond, it's looking fairly fine and settled. There could be some mist and fog patches lingering and some sharp frosts overnight.